How many jobs have I currently applied for?
Probably applied for, in the past 2 years, at least 125.
I would say as many as Craigslist can possibly hold.
500 different jobs.
20 to 25 jobs.
Most of them have gone unanswered.
Stony Brook University.
To obtain a position as a childhood education teacher.
Wilgram's public relations intern.
A Bachelor of Arts in Cinema and Cultural Studies.
How many jobs have I gotten interviews with?
I interviewed with about three different companies before I got the position that I have now.
I would say for every 30 to 50 applications I send out, maybe I'll get one return call or email.
Probably gone on 20 interviews now for all different types of positions, all different ilks of work.
Try not to take it personally. I just assume that it's, a numbers game.
I think they stick with people that other teachers recommend, and they stick with people that have some kind of connection to other people, other teachers or administration in the district. I think they definitely toss out a lot and don't even consider most.
Law of averages says that I'm not going to be even looked at half the time.
Maybe after having an interview where you feel like you are very well qualified, and if you don't get the job, maybe you start questioning what's on your resume, the qualifications. Most potential employers won't actually tell you why they don't hire you. And sometimes it's not because of anything, it's not because of qualifications, but maybe it might be your personality.
It feels like I went to college for 4 years just to wait it out for another 4 or 5 years. The job that I have currently, I had to go for a second interview.
I went for a second interview at the company that I'm currently working at.
I've gotten callbacks wanting to set up interviews. One reason or another, they normally don't work out.
Am I venturing out of my desired fields to gain an income? You bet I am.
Absolutely. With everything being the way it is with the economy and the job market in general, you have to go way out.
I work at a store that sells retail products for teachers.
Yeah, I've certainly been applying to a lot of jobs that really have absolutely nothing to do with what I want to do.
I have applied for pretty much every sort of job opportunity that I've seen that I thought, yeah, I can do that.
But I really love what I do, so I don't want to change.
I would like to think that it's not just me.
We're all having the same problems.
I know a lot of people who have bachelors
I mean, it's just a rough time.
that are just going back to get masters for something they're not even interested in.
So I'm sure many people are affected. I mean, most of the people I'm around are affected.
Some people have relocated to California, and they're taking unpaid internships and working as waitresses. No joke, it seems like cliche.
Everyone is either subbing or they're a teacher's assistant.
Applying to jobs and possibly going back and changing their major.
Well, I've gone to elementary schools to submit my cover letter and resume, and as soon as I get to the security person at the front door, they won't even let me go to the principal's office.
There were people, waiting. I was there for an additional hour because there were so many people that were there.
The entire time the doctor was interviewing me, he was saying, wow, you're very qualified for this job, well educated, you went to a very nice school, you should go teach English, you have the quality, you should do this. He was encouraging me to do another job, and I said, but I want this job.
A lot of the interviews that I've gone on feel really just generic, cut and dry. It's not a personalized interview.
They'll just take my resume and just give it to the main office, where they probably just put it in a cabinet somewhere.
And after the interview, it was very short because there were more people waiting, so you didn't really have a time to, I guess, personally get to know each candidate.
Because they have been hit with such an influx of people, from college graduates to high school graduates, even all the way up to people with masters.
He didn't bother contacting the people to let them know about when the interviews were or whether or not they were even coming back. He kind of just told everyone they were and then didn't bother to contact the people that weren't.
Saying, hello, are you still hiring for this position? Yes, send your resume. Click.
Well, when I got out of school, the workforce was a little different. There were many, many opportunities. At that time, post office, New York City jobs, and the economy at that time was picking up. It was just right after the Vietnam War, and there were jobs available. I see for Megan, at this stage, with a much higher level of education, going for a master's, struggling to get a job in this economy. It's a good thing that she's going through it. It's challenging. If when you leave college and you were to get a job, right off the first opportunity, you might not appreciate what you have, but by working hard, getting your bachelor's, working to get your master's, working at a school at a different level gives you different experiences. So when that opportunity does come up, I think it'll be worthwhile. It'll be more rewarding for her.
I'm really happy that I gained a full year of working in a classroom under a teacher that really knew what she was doing. So even though I didn't have what I always wanted, was my own room, I really got to learn a lot, and I think it'll make me a better teacher for when I do have that room. Yes, I have gone back to school this year. I'm back full-time, 3 times a week at night, and I'm going for literacy from birth to 6.
I do consider going back to school. However, I don't think it's a very good idea to go back to school right now, especially if I can't find a job.
No. I am done with school. I'm done with classes. I can't stand the entire college scene.
I am currently sustaining myself while looking for jobs by house painting.
I am living with good old mom and dad.
I'm still working at the job I had while I was in college.
My parents were able to help me out a little bit.
Through all different types of means. My parents have helped me out a little bit. I have a little bit saved up. I like to buy guitar gear, so I just switch it for other guitar gear and try to make a small profit on that.
I'm basically living off that week to week for now.
I did work for catering. I did part-time babysitting.
House painting and cleaning and organizing for people.
Anything that would just get me money, just so I could go out, be able to hang out with my friends, go out to dinner, and just be able to pay for stuff on my own.
For our kids, the basic jobs, healthcare, education, police, fire, those opportunities are there. But the industrial base, autos, fading away, steel plants, fading away. Opportunities for everyone, regardless if they have a college degree or not, is becoming more and more difficult.
My name's Alexandra Bresso. I'm currently a senior, graduating in December 2010, and right now I am going through accounting recruitment on campus looking for jobs as an audit associate in public accounting firms. I went on all 10 of the interviews I applied to and only heard back from 2 of them. All the rest of them, the interviews themselves went really well, but didn't get any callbacks. I think maybe after grad school I'll be more eligible because then I could sit for my CPA exam. So another year from now. That's positive. Not